And earlier, we were talking about the lot of exciting developments here in Foundation University. And my initial guest is the chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Dean Sinco. And we will be bringing in, at this moment in time, an artist in residence. And he's here. He's going to be seated right there. So we're going to get him in a little while. I've met him when we had the Terracotta Festival here in Dumaguete. I think that was years back, and there were some exhibits that were done at the Press Club of Dumaguete. But it took Foundation University to bring him over here. And
actually, I was here at the time.
Okay.
And I don't know why I didn't meet him, because Babu knows I'm very interested in meeting these types of people. But anyway, Babu did not give up. He relented and got Takeshi here through the Japanese Foundation. So Takeshi was here last year for, I believe, 8 months, went back to Japan, and
then
he's back
here
again.
Okay.
Yes.
And Takeshi is a resident artist of Foundation University. When was he here? When did he come?
He just came at the beginning of the year. He was here in July, and he's not yet an artist in residence. We're working towards that.
All right. And what is your understanding of an artist in residence?
Basically, we have our own, not necessarily homegrown, but our own professional to claim as our own. He's committed to the institution, committed to assisting the institution in its goals, and this is beyond academics. And in return, we allow the artist to function as an artist within the campus. So we basically, down the road, we'll be providing Takeshi a studio, and this will be above the studio for the students. So the students can, it's...
That's Takeshi over there.
Yes, that's him right there.
That's a wheel, huh?
Yes. That's a very hard thing to do.
You know how to do that?
No. I think when I was in high school, I was able to get it about this high.
And then it just
I
flopped.
just did it about this high. Then it went.
Right, and what particular discipline will be helped by his presence here in Foundation University?
I'm not sure about any particular type of discipline, but when I came here 12 years ago, I noticed immediately that art and industrial arts basically was missing from any of the curriculum from grade school all the way up to college.
Okay.
And I found that really unusual because Filipinos are very creative people. You don't have to ask them to be creative. They're basically born creative. And to not have a course or an offering that can direct all this potential.
All the potential and the energies towards
really
art.
Like, what's wrong here? What's wrong with this picture? So I've been here 12 years. I've been working to get a lot of this back. And what will we gain out of it? I think we will learn what the value of, what's the craft of artistry.
Right.
Many people can paint, but do they really understand their craft? Do they understand their profession? Do they understand the emotion behind it? I mean, everybody knows Van Gogh, right?
Right.
But today's artists, you don't have to cut off your ear or exile yourself to Tahiti to be a good artist. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to be a social drag. None of that. You can be a normal person.
Correct. And you don't even have to starve to be an artist.
Not at all.
Earlier we were talking about how does Foundation University take a look at that kind of problem that many of the artists actually are facing,
Yes.
And to be artist and to starve yourself to be an artist,
Well, that's part of the culture too, is to change that, because you don't have to suffer to be an artist, okay? Now, one of the things that's true, though, this is the irony behind it all. You don't have to suffer to be an artist, but you're the most creative when you're suffering.
Yes, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Students.
So
when you're placed in a situation when you really have to suffer, then your creative juices will flow.
You're extremely creative, extremely. So, what we hope to gain from this is again, teaching the students how to manage all of this. Because, if you live in suburbia, utopia, where everything is easy, everything is balanced, I don't think you'll be creative at all. You'll be almost numb, almost dead to the
Of course.
world. Yeah. But at the same time, you don't necessarily have to live in outright poverty
Okay.
to have any kind of sense of creativity. I mean, creativity is just basically an emotion. It's a passion. When I design houses, or when I design any kind of project, I require my clients to participate. I need to draw from them, the emotion, the compassion behind this design. Okay. If they just tell me, here it is, see you in 2 months, I'll come up with a box.
Right, that's correct. So you have to draw the creative sense of
you draw
the
it out of
person.
them. It's like I guess you can also almost, the parallel would be like an entertainer. An entertainer, if no one is paying attention, they don't care. They just sing,
right,
play, and they're done.
Just like, when you're in a restaurant and everybody's just eating and somebody's singing at the side.
Yeah, yeah. Or actually, when I'm in Hawaii, I enjoy barbecuing every Sunday. And in Hawaii, the nice thing about barbecuing on Sundays is you're not alone. You're not in a dirty kitchen somewhere. You're with a group of people around a hibachi, and you're just cooking. And you're not necessarily cooking the best meal,
Right.
but it's something that everyone would appreciate. So there's a craft to it, and it's the same thing with creativity. Is the others are not necessarily participating in the way that they think they are, but it's helping the creator come up with a better solution.
Right. And here at Foundation, we know Hersley
Yes.
Casero, and you would also want to bring him in terms of creative photography.
Well, we have many big plans for Hershey.
I'm sure you have.
Yes. Actually, I can announce it now. We're looking at 3 artists in residence. The first one, of course, is Takeshi. The second one, if Nonoik will commit, he'll be the second. And then the third will be Hershey.
Okay.
And they will be all in the Fine Arts program, where we specialize in clay sculptures,
Okay.
film, and photography. Yeah.
All right.
All as a mode of art, professional artists.
Okay. And that is already being offered by Foundation University now?
We have classes. It's going to take a while to build up the program, because one of the things that we need to do is to get Chet to understand what we're doing. Okay. What's the purpose? And so it's kind of a parallel development. Yeah. But at the same time, we will provide these artists whatever they require to excel.
Okay.
Yeah.